Yeah, now?
Yeah, my back's fucked.
Right, I'm on spotting duties, then I'll get back to you. Right, I apologise, it's another week where I haven't been able to fix my microphone. I have bought a little jack to put into the camera, but it doesn't seem to be working. So if you're hearing me just out of the left side, I do apologise. Oh my god, that is sweet. Right, so today is my first session since hurting my glute. I am going to attempt a squat, a back squat, so not using the SSB today, but I really have no idea what I'm going to work up to. I'm literally just going into feel. So I'm going to load up like maybe a max of like 70 to 100 kilos and see how that feels on the glute, because the other day I was literally struggling to do a bodyweight squat. But I think it's important to like get over that fear of just thinking that I'm like really badly injured when it's really not as bad as maybe as I initially thought. So I need to get back on the bar and just do some reps and see what happens. So yeah, let's get into it. Does this actually come with a scoop? I'm not sure it does. So I bought some more creatine as well, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't got a scoop in there. So I'm not quite sure how to measure it. I'm just gonna have to like chug a little bit of it. This looks sus as fuck. Alright, let's get warmed up. So obviously I'm going to be focusing a lot on my glute warming up, but because I'm doing back squats, I really need to make sure I'm focusing on my shoulder mobility as well, because I do find that when I'm doing back squats, and well, with the fact that I haven't done back squats for so long, my shoulders are quite tight, so I really need to make sure they're mobilised just to allow me to get that proper neutral spine rather than having to go into like excessive thoracic extension. So yeah, shoulder mobility. So everything is pretty good actually so far, just mobilising and warming up. Can't really feel the glute per se. Hopefully that means it's still attached. Okay. I'll just tell him. Huh? Yeah. Well, what are you going to do? I don't know. Doug Attenborough over there. Right. Let's get these shoulders warmed up. Alright, let's get these shoulders nice and warm. Alright, this shoulder's been an absolute menace recently. Which is part of the reason why I've had some pec issues as well when benching, so hopefully that's not going to be the limiting factor in squats today. But well, hopefully there isn't any limiting factors, but we'll wait and see. Right, I think I'm ready to go into the bar. See how this feels then. Right, can't feel anything there. Right, nice. That is a good start. Right, 70 kilos. Just hit this for a few, just to get a bit of blood in. Hopefully this isn't going to be the most weight I do today. Right, that felt really good. Probably push that up to 120 now actually. Right, wrist wraps goes on for anything over 100 kilos because my wrists are made out of polystyrene. Feels nice on the back, which is a positive. Feels nice. Christ, maybe I go a little bit heavier than 120. Who would have thought? Right, let's give 160 a go. Let's move my phone off the rack, just in case. Hopefully that's not an omen. To be honest with you, the way things are feeling, if I can get anywhere close to like 180, 200, I think mentally that's going to be a massive win today. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I need to get 160 done, pain-free hopefully. No pain. There's no pain. Alright, still feeling alright. I think belt goes on for this one just because it's 180 kilos and that's kind of like my default set to put the belt on. So yeah, if I get this completely pain-free, then it makes me think, what the hell was I moaning about in the last video, to be honest? But I think obviously I was feeling a little bit shit in the last one because I was catastrophizing, so I don't know. Well, we haven't done this set yet. Oh my god, all the emotions. Just get on with it, Matt. Nice. Right. I'm gonna go for 200. Let's do it. Bar loaded. You can tell the nerves are kicking in a little bit because I'm being very quiet. I don't think I've ever been this nervous for 200 kilos. Apart from maybe when I did it for the first time. When did I do 200 for the first time? I don't know. 7 years ago? I don't know, I'll put a clip in somewhere. Easy and no pain. Might leave it there though. Take that as a win. Oh, it is amazing what a difference having a positive gym session has on your mentality and your general well-being. I feel so much better than I did coming out of Friday's session. Even though it's 200 kilos, it's nowhere near a max lift or anything, but just to get over that first little obstacle, really happy with that. But the session's not finished yet. Moving on to bench now. Not got a really heavy set to do today, luckily, so I'm only working up to 120. The shoulder feels okay after doing back squats as well. Pec feels all right as well. So yeah, maybe I'm actually gonna have a clean sweep of good lifts today. A queen sweep. I think that's a chest move. Right, so I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I am actually trying a few things out on my bench as well. So I'm going a little bit wider on my grip. Also trying a little bit of the sort of Japanese style grip. I think that's what it's called. Something I'm going to have to get the green light from Matt with, but as for now, let's give it a go. This is 110. It does feel really nice, I'm not gonna lie. Right, 115, then 120. God, that honestly feels so nice. 120, last set on bench. Focusing again on keeping everything tight. Get a nice bit of extension in my thoracic spine. Lower the bar down slowly, nice and controlled. And then press. Oh, beautiful. God, that feels lovely. Right, I'll see you back at home for some macro slash micronutrients and a little debrief on today's session. And a vast amount of macro and micronutrients I am having. So I've got some leftover lamb roast, which I'm having with a whole load of salad, a boiled egg, and some potatoes. So yeah, gonna smash this. And to be honest with you, I haven't really got much of a debrief to give you because I gave you most of the information in the gym. But yeah, really good session today. I'm absolutely buzzing to be back squatting, and it looks like the glute injury isn't probably as bad as I initially thought, which is really good. I have been pretty good with the rehab over the last few days anyway, so that's definitely helped. But I think we can start pushing on now a little bit, but just obviously being sensible with the loading. But yeah, we'll see how deadlifts go on Friday. I've got some good mornings still on Wednesday as well. Might go a little bit lighter on them as well, because obviously it's a hinge movement, so it's going to require a lot of glute activation. So yeah, overall, feeling really good. Right, let's have a good old bite of this for you ASMR food perverts. Here's a nice bit of lamb for you. Maybe a bit of egg. Bit of beetroot. I'm so sorry if your ears feel completely violated right now. It's that time of the week again. That time of the week where I get to chow down on some unbelievably cooked steak. Oh my lord. I am feeling good, and not just because I've had a big juicy steak, but I'm feeling good because this week's training has gone really well. The rehab on my glute, obviously on Monday I managed to squat 200 kilos, which I was really happy with. But the rest of this week has progressed really well. So on Wednesday I managed to do some good mornings. Obviously not the prescribed weight that I was meant to do, but I was able to do 120 kilos for a few sets of 3, which I was really happy with. The glute was able to manage that load really well. It did feel a little bit sore and a bit tight afterwards, but it meant that I went into Friday session yesterday feeling a little bit more optimistic, and I came away from that session feeling really good. So I managed to deadlift 240 kilos for a single, which is kind of the weight, or thereabouts the weight that I did last week, where I felt it really pull and I felt really uncomfortable in the glute. So obviously the rehab that I've been doing religiously this week has helped, and it means that next week I can probably actually start up a proper block of training again, because I feel like I can trust the glute a little bit now. Obviously I'm going to be sensible with how I approach the training, and the way that Matt programs is kind of conducive with how I want to approach loading the glute. So each set he does give me a weight range of what I can go up in, so as long as I start with the sort of lower increments at the moment, then work my way up as the weeks go on, as I feel like I can trust the glute a bit more, then yeah, it's good. So just feeling really happy with the fact that I'm going to be able to start training again properly next week, albeit with the slightly lower increments with each set. But yeah, just to get back in programming and feel like I trust the glute a little bit more, and feel like I don't really feel injured per se at the moment. It's just a great feeling, because obviously I was very down when I initially thought I'd done something really bad. So when you can kind of get over the other side of that and start to look forward a little bit more, then it's an amazing feeling. Right, anyway, I'm going to sign out the video there, guys, because I want to finish the rest of this steak. But yeah, looking forward to next week's training and looking forward to building the momentum. I've got an 8-week plan ahead of me, and some of the numbers at the end of that 8 weeks is looking really juicy. So really looking forward to it. But yeah, going to end the video there. Hope you have enjoyed it as always. Please leave it a like if you have. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.